This video is about creating assignments with student choice and then introducing students to that assignment in the content section and showing you how to connect that to the assignments button here up on your toolbar. So we're going to start in content. So when we go into the content, just like you would in the classroom, there's going to be some learning before the assignment is given to students. So I'm going to go into Unit 3 of my content, and within that I have a lesson called Some Content and an Assignment. I'm going to open that, and I have started creating an HTML document in there. Right now I'm going to edit that. So I'm going to use these three dots. I'm going to edit my content. You can see I've made some headings. I did that by using formats over here. And I've got some learning here. So there's some content, maybe there's some reading, some video, some activities for students to do the learning. And once the learning has happened, I'm going to introduce them to the assignment in here. So I've given it a heading, and this is where I'm going to put details. I might say, please create this, or write this, or tell me about this. And the important thing here is I'm going to give some student choice. And so I might ask them to create their own document in Microsoft Word or Google Docs. I might give them a template or a graphic organizer they can use, or I might let them use the video tool to talk me through their thinking. And so I can give all of those choices here, but I am missing this template. And so what I'm going to do as a template is I'm going to use a Google Doc. So I've called my Google Doc assignment option a template or a graphic organizer, and I've put that in Google Docs where I know where it is. I've created a little graphic organizer here. You can make the graphic organizer that makes sense for your students, for what they're learning, and give it some headings. And I'm going to share this in a unique way that makes it easier for students to get a copy themselves. So I'm going to click the share button up here, and I'm going to get a shareable link. I would like everyone at Limestone District School Board to be able to view my document. I'm going to copy that link. So I'm done in Google Docs now. I'm going to go back to my assignment, and I would like to paste this here, but I'm going to paste it in a way that gives each student a template that they can use and lets them preview that before they choose to use it. So to create a nice link, I'm going to go right here to create a link, to insert a link, and I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to click on URL. I'm going to paste in the URL that I just copied, but what I'm going to do right here where it says edit, I'm going to double click to only highlight edit, and I'm going to type in template. That allows students to see a template / preview, and that allows students to see a preview of the template before they choose to use that document. I'm going to give it a good title, and I'm just going to click insert, and I'm going to save that. Once you have saved that content page with the assignment in it, it looks like this. I'm going to show you why we did all that work on the Google Doc. I'm going to click on that link. I get a preview of that graphic organizer or template, and I can click this button up here to use that template. Students will also see this very same view, and they can make their choice of whether they're going to create their own blank Google Doc or if they're going to use their copy of my graphic organizer. So what students will do is they will read about this assignment. They will decide if they're going to create their own document. They're going to decide if they're going to use that template or not. Then they're going to go to the assignment button. This is where they're going to turn it in. So I need to create a space in here. It's almost like an in tray in my classroom where they can post that assignment. So I'm going to create a new assignment. I'm going to give it a good name. So once I've given it a title, I can put a few reminders in here if I would like to, and I can scroll down for more options. I can choose the type of submission I want, if I want them to submit a file or if I want them to put text right in here. That's my decision based on the type of assignment it is. I can put it into a category. I'm going to put this one under learning. If I want to create a new category on the fly, I can do that right there. If I want to evaluate this and grade it, there are a lot of options. I'm going to do a lot of feedback in online learning, so I'm not going to put a grade on this assignment. And there's some other options I can do now. I can save and close that assignment. So now when students are wanting to submit that assignment, they have a place to go to submit that assignment. So now, to make it easier for my students and to make sure that they're doing the learning before they attempt the assignment, I'm going to go back to the content of my course, and I'm going to do some editing where I've got the assignment here. And underneath all the details about my assignment, I'm going to add a direct link to take students directly to that assignment. And so I am going to insert a quick link. I'm going to click on assignments. I'm going to choose this assignment. And now this link takes those students directly to the inbox or the in tray for that particular assignment, allowing them to easily submit the assignment. If you'd like to share a video with your students to help them know how to submit an assignment, go to the Minds Online support resource, click on Getting Started, scroll down a little bit, and there's a tab called Videos for Students. Tour for Students Part 4 is about downloading their documents from Google Docs or Microsoft Word, and Tour for Students Part 5 is all about submitting assignments.